Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Greetings. AliShanMao here. How are you people? I hope you're happy, healthy and safe. Welcome to 2026 gasoline RC action. Today in this video I'm going to introduce to you the Rovan 01 Stealth Baja gasoline RC buggy sitting right here in front of me. I would suggest you watch this video all the way because in this video I will show you everything that I know about this buggy for you to make an informed decision whether you want to go for it or not. As usual, the links are in video descriptions and also in pinned comments. Now in this video you will watch from unboxing and a closer look at the buggy so I can describe all the features of this buggy that I see right here by my eyes and on the camera to you. So stick to me in this video and watch it all the way. How to break in the engine, how to tune the engine, driving and bashing videos, of course, coming next following this video on my channel. And you know, ahora como si fuera robado. Let's get to work and let me show you in this video all about this black beauty. And let me tell you people, nothing smells better than burning gasoline top of the morning. All right, let's take a closer look at these entry-level buggies, the Rovan Racing's Stealth Bajas, running 29cc engines. I have two of them sitting here. Don't mind my phone there. That one I have removed the top cover so we can see more inside. Okay, I'll give you the big chunks of information first. So starting with the powerhouse, because as you know, esto no es eléctrico, esto tiene alma. So the soul of this buggy is a 4-bolt 29cc gasoline engine right here. Now let me tell you, the setting up of this buggy was super easy. Even my kids were able to set one up. I set one myself, they watched, and the second buggy they set it up. Even kids 12 to 14 years old are able to easily set these buggies up, but driving them, please do remember they need adult supervision. Okay, so setting up this buggy was very easy, and starting this engine was even easier, and it sang really well all the way for the first tank when we were breaking in the engine. So 29cc 4-bolt engine, unlike the older engines which had 2 bolts and often has problems with the gasket started leaking, this one does not have that problem. And watch it right here. The tune exhaust chrome pipe is going all the way back right here under the spoiler, and with its cover, nylon cage cover coming all the way back, protecting the exhaust as well. And this is the baby that actually sinks through your engine. Okay, all right. So next, you are watching a very sturdy, durable nylon cage, very strong nylon cage that protects all these things from the top, of course, and on the back I have shown you the exhaust as well. Next, you are looking at a nice big air filter, and to be honest, the very first time it was very easy for me to open it, oil the air filter and put it back together. Everything was very easy. Now for the carburetor, let me come that way. Now it's running a Walbro 997 carburetor, adjustable with the primer bulb and of course choke, which is right here. Okay, on the factory settings, the engine started on the 3rd pull. Mashallah, very easy. And the carburetor is very easy to tune. You have your idle speed, low speed and high speed needles all there, and very easy to adjust the carburetor. You feed your beast right from here. It has a nice big tank for long period of driving, so you can actually enjoy your buggy. Then we have this receiver box. So receiver, electronics of the buggies and the battery are all sitting inside this compartment. And to charge the battery, you can use the supplied USB charger to charge your receiver battery. Before there was a 3-pin wall outlet, but now it's a very convenient, easy to use USB charger. And I'm using a power bank to charge the buggy receiver battery right outside here on the table. The buggy is running high torque digital servos, as you can see.
Throttle end.
Brake servo right here and a steering servo down there. And that is a big servo. I mean, you are looking at it. This is the size of the servo here. Now, if you look at the throttle and brake servo and compare it with the steering servo, you will see the difference. This servo is huge, so it provides you very smooth and very precise steering control. Next, coming to the suspension, which is very important. because the buggy this heavy with a 29cc engine, you need a very strong suspension and very strong parts. So if you are looking at the shocks, these are VVC HD shocks, threaded and oil-filled metal shocks, and they are adjustable, so you can easily adjust your ride height the way you want. Now buggies this heavy definitely need stronger parts, and if you come to the arms, as you can see, the upper and lower on the front, okay, and on the back, of course, I will come to this buggy rather than going there. As you can see, all these arms are newly designed. Not only they look better, but also they are made with very strong nylon, so they should be able to take a lot of abuse. I'm not talking about a straight hit at high speed on the front tire, left or right tire, not talking about that, but jumping, off-roading, they should be able to take a lot of abuse. Coming to the wheels and tires, you can see 6-spoke wheels with heavy-duty bead lock on the front and rear, very strong nylon material, and then we have bow tie tires as well. So feel free to bash these buggies the way you want, and they are gonna perform for your happiness. Now one more thing that I see has changed to a very strong one. If you can see right here where my fingers are, that is a 9mm thick drive shaft, 9mm thick metal drive shaft with proper boots installed right there. As you can see, proper boots installed on this. Look at that, proper boots installed on these strong metal 9mm drive shafts, and they are taking the power from an alloy differential and distributing it equally to both tires on the rear, giving you enormous power for your bashing adventures. Now the differential box on this car not just is alloy differential, but it's upgraded 10mm cups rather than 8mm. The drivetrain of the buggy is also using alloy pinion carriers, which give you greater peace of mind for the life of the drivetrain. Bash it as you want. This new upgraded drivetrain will definitely perform better. And here's the underbody for you to see. On the front, again, very strong nylon parts, and I see these covers down here. Man, these are simply nice additions, as you can see. And then we have a whole metal chassis here. This is a complete metal right here with the screws actually dug in. They will not get scratched when you are hitting the rocks under here. Then on the back, it is again, I believe, a very strong plastic. The side body parts are again the same thin ones, just like the shell of the buggy, and I believe mostly it is fiberglass. I mean, if you're looking at it, you can see how simple the buggy is, and the repairs and everything should be very, very easy on this. It's definitely a very nice thought out design right here. So just like the back, on the front, on the top, I see everything is well thought out, and when it comes to the repairs and maintenance, I believe it should be a very joyful experience. All right, people, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I have described everything about this buggy. Still, if I have missed something, if you have any questions, don't forget to comment on this video. Next on my channel, you know it, the AS01 from RCModelz, of course, the Rovan Baja as well, 1/5 scale, but this is running a 36cc powerhouse in it. So this video is coming next. Hasta la próxima. Viva la gasolina.